Law enforcement agencies are leaving no stone unturned in Riverlea.
Yeah, operations continue in the Zamimpilo informal settlement where police have found illegal mining tools. Let's bring in Newzroom Afrika's Ziniko Mhlaba, who is live for us this morning in Riverlea. Ziniko, and these operations by police are quite wide-ranging. What's happening there?
They are indeed, Michelle, and as we are talking right now, police officers have just discovered a small garden of marijuana inside these informal settlements as we are trying to walk behind the police officer who's carrying a stack of marijuana, which was just being discovered 30 minutes ago. So that's, the officers have been the operation has been very active. We understand from early hours of this particular morning, as you can see, police presence. These are the vehicles of the police officers. So this is the stack of marijuana we are talking about. It's been actually, but the thing is, it's being planted in a formal garden because that garden is very much structured. You can see it's fenced, it has shade. So it's someone who's very experienced in terms of growing this plant in his informal settlements. The fact that that informal settlement is just meters away from the main road, so you would wonder if the person would not be thinking that at any given time police officers can pounce on them as they just did. So that's the situation here. But there are also police officers inside the informal settlement, so not inside yet. So this entire informal settlement, Michelle, is being mobbed up by police officials, and of course these are different agencies from national, provincial, but also JMPD members themselves are part of this operation. As we spoke to the provincial deputy commissioner yesterday, he was saying that they are leaving no stone unturned. They want to make sure that calm is restored in this particular area, but also they'll be here for some time. We understand that this is the third day they've been here making sure that they're not just, having this campaign for 2 days or a day or so. They promise community members that they will leave no stone unturned. They'll make sure that there are enough boots on the ground to ensure that people here and feel very much safe. And of course, you can see young women, you can see elderly people, elderly citizens who are saying that they've been living in these particular informal settlements for over 20 years. So this is the only home they have here in Gauteng or here in Johannesburg specifically. So when they do not feel safe, it becomes a problem for them. But they have also been commending police officers because they are saying that for the past 2 days they've been able to have sufficient sleep, because on normal days, they can't have enough sleep because of gunshots that are always, the order of the day in this particular settlement. But on my right-hand side, Michelle, we'll try to show you the open field where the Zamazamas usually wake up and cross this particular road and go to that open field. That's where different holes, which are entry points into the underground, are at. So police officers overnight have been making sure that they are also monitoring that environment. So we'll try as the morning during the morning and into the day to visit that site to see if they manage to block off all those entry points. But so far, so good as far as the citizens are concerned or community members are concerned in terms of having faith and, seeing some positive signs in regards to having police presence here. We'll try then to speak to CPF later on and also the police themselves to get a sense of how long are they going to be in this particular area and if they will be able to sustain this particular campaign. So that's the situation, Michelle, as far as the work that's being done are concerned. So this is the work that we are talking about. This is the high presence of police. This is one young man who's been arrested right now. According to his dress code, he's one of the illegal miners who has been identified. He's being currently arrested. Unfortunately, we can't talk to the officers who are actually arresting this gentleman because they are not allowed to speak to us. But this is some of the things they've been managing to do since we got here. So let's just follow and see whether they'll be put in any van or taken to the nearest police station here, which is the Langracht police station is just about a kilometer away from this particular environment. Actually, one of the people we spoke to yesterday, they're saying they're worried or they're concerned. They do not understand why there's this high presence of illegal operations in these particular informal settlements, because the police station is just a kilometer away from here. As you see these two gentlemen being put into that van, as you can see, it seems as if there are many other more people inside this particular van who've been arrested, but I think it has to do with documentation as far as those that are already inside. But the two gentlemen which are being put inside there are definitely Zamazamas according to the dress code and how they've been appearing. So that's the situation, Michelle, so far here at Zamimpilo informal settlement here at Riverlea.
Ziniko Mhlaba is live to us there on the ground as those police operations continue in Riverlea. Ziniko, thanks very much indeed.